hands together. To Jeddah Advanced Toastmaster Club President and the contest chair, Distinguished Toastmaster Samia Baghalla.
Thank you, Toastmaster Fatma. Our Sergeant at Arms, welcome all to Division C Tall Tale Speech Contest for 21-22. Once upon a time, in far, far land, there was a kingdom called District 104. All citizens of that kingdom lived in harmony and peace. The people in that kingdom loved to learn and new things and be public speakers and leaders. For that, one of the ministry of that kingdom had an idea how to entertain the citizens of that kingdom. So one day he has an idea about to conduct a speech contest about tall tales. In that case, the winners will receive amazing things at the end. All they need is to entertain the people of that kingdom by their stories and speeches. And that really what we had that day. All the contestants, all the people of that kingdom arrived on the 9th of October to witness the greatness and see those amazing speakers. Now, or let me say, I will tell you later the rest of that story. Now, let us welcome and all the Toastmasters and distinguished guests for this amazing initiative from Division C Director Toastmaster Abdelhadi Hausawi, who with the collaboration between Jeddah Advanced Toastmaster Club and also Al Nukhba Advanced Toastmaster Club do together and work to have this contest today. But before I start, I need to call the meeting to order officially. Thank you. And now let me recognize first our district directors, leaders. First of all, District Director, Distinguished Toastmaster Mohammed Nasruddin Hawsawi, our DD. Also, Distinguished Toastmaster Sara Ansari, our Club Growth Director. Distinguished Toastmaster Bashir Ambelevan, our Program Quality Director. And also the immediate past the District Director, Distinguished Toastmaster Joey Villanueva, and immediate past Administrative Manager, Distinguished Toastmaster Maria Villanueva, Distinguished Toastmaster Abdullah Filimban, our past District Director, and all of that I didn't forget anyone. Distinguished Toastmaster Marwan Dashash, our past District Director, and all the leaders from District 104 and from other districts who came today to witness the greatness. Witness one of its kind for this amazing contest. And also, I need to recognize Distinguished Toastmaster Abdelhadi Hausawi, Division C Director, Distinguished Toastmaster Farhan Malik, Division H Director, and all Division Directors, area directors, club officers, and of course our amazing guests. Now, before we continue, let me ask you, are you ready for this contest? As I said, it's unique. Yes, this is a unique contest. It's one of its kind, and hopefully it not will be the first, but we will have many contests like this.
Thank you so much, Contest Chairman, Distinguished Toastmaster Samia. Thank you, Master, fellow Toastmasters, district leaders, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. It is my pleasure to welcome all of you to Division C District 104's Tall Tale Speech Contest for the year 2021-2022. On the theme 1001 Nights, they are also called the Arabian Nights, are a collection of stories such as Aladdin and the Magic Lamp, Ali Baba, and Sinbad the Sailor. And they find their origin in a kingdom where a young queen, using her wit, humor, and genius, cures a betrayed king's paranoia before he kills her with her masterful and entertaining storytelling for 1001 nights, and at the end saves her life and the kingdom. Today we have storytellers who have taken up the challenge to humor us. There is no scary king, but believe me when I say they can be killed at the end of Tall Tales if they don't make us laugh. No pressure, guys. Today's contest, the Tall Tale, you can consider it as storytelling on steroids. These are entertaining stories that stretch the truth and the imagination of both the storyteller and the audience. And we can't wait to see what our speakers have in store for us. So for me, my popcorn is ready, but I hope they do justice to the contest. And I'm sure they will. Come our first contestant, Toastmaster Muhammad Al-Damari. His speech title, Eiffel Tower. Eiffel Tower, Toastmaster Muhammad Al-Damari. Stage is yours.
Well, finally, yes. Finally, I'm married and I'm going to enjoy my honeymoon. Yes, of course, with my lovely wife. My wife and I decided to go to the beautiful city in the world. Where exactly? To Paris, yes. Well, to be precisely, actually, this was my wife's decision. But then, we are democratic family. We share thoughts and we share opinion together. No worries. We flew and landed Paris. And instead of going to the hotel and do the check-in, instead of we go to the Eiffel Tower. And you can guess who's decision this. Now, when you reach to that big and tall tower, and by the way, it's about 300 meters of height. When you reach there, you have two options. Either you go through the stairs to the top, or you go to the left. Because we know we are new couples, we wanted to make our moments counted. We want to enjoy each and every second of our honeymoon. We took the stairs together. Boom, boom. Number one, step one, step. And in each stairs, we are having memory. We are having good moments. Now, when we almost exceeded the 100 meters, I started panicking. I'm kind of scared of heights, but that moment, I don't know, my wife, she was inspired to share with me all the horror and all the scary movie that she watched in her life. That moment, what a good time, my wife. But thank God, I made it safely up to the top. And we reached to the top where you enjoy the view, you enjoy the moment, you enjoy the new thing you are seeing. And you can see all the couples enjoying their moment. But my wife and I enjoyed it in a different way. We're starting to write our names and letters and love and everywhere. Muhammad plus my wife's name, I didn't tell you, equals big heart with regards, signature everywhere. I guess you can guess whose decision this. In that moment, the tower started moving and shaking, and I was afraid it was about to collapse and falling down. And I was scaring, I was crying and shouting. My wife told me, man, be man. I told me, okay, I'll be a man. And that moment, my wife, she removed the cover from her head and she just moved her hair. And my wife's hair is getting longer, 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 till the ground. Can you imagine? 300 meters till the ground. I was surprised. What a miracle, my wife. And she told me, now hold it and get to the ground safely before the tower collapsed. Immediately, I hold my wife's hair, and in a few seconds, I get down to the point you cannot see me sliding through my wife's hair. But you know, my wife, it chose the another option to save her life. She jumped from the tower. But you know, we are both survived right now and we are both safe. But she's in a hospital with few broken bones and she lost her hair. But thanks God and thanks for my wife here. We're still breathing. Thank you very much. Over to you.
Toastmaster Samir Khurshid, his speech title, Blue Star, Toastmaster Samir Murshid. The stage is yours.
If you were in a position where you had to make a decision based either on your heart, on your head, or your heart, which one would you go with? Well, I have a tale for you. A few years ago, I was living with my parents. We actually lived on one of the tallest buildings in Jeddah. We lived on the 17th floor. This was when I was 10 or 11. So it wasn't a few years ago. It was way back. Anyway, my bedroom had a balcony, and right in front of the bed was the balcony door, the glass door. So every time I woke up, the first thing I see was the sky. One morning, I woke up around 6 or 7 a.m. The sky was just turning beautiful blue. And I saw an amazing, bright, shiny blue star right in the middle of the sky. I was so amazed and mesmerized by it, and I kept staring at it. After some time, I closed my eyes, and when I opened my eyes again, I blinked, I noticed it moved. So I did what anyone would do. I just rubbed my eyes and looked at it again. But I noticed it moved again. So I thought, no, okay, this isn't a star, it's a plane. But a plane would move in one direction. But this was moving all over the place. It wasn't as frantic, but it was moving, going back and forth, up and down. Well, I thought, okay, I've seen enough movies and TV shows to know this is definitely a UFO, an unidentified flying object. And I have also seen enough movies and TV shows to know that if I shared the story with anyone, no one would believe me. So I just kept looking at it and closed my eyes and went back to sleep. Fast forward a few years later, we had moved from that home to another place, and I was sitting with some friends. We were telling stories and joking around. So I decided, I'll tell my story, I'll share it. Should I, shouldn't I? What would my head do? What is my heart telling me? So I just told the story. What do you think the reaction was? It was exactly what I expected. You were sleeping. Oh, no, you're lying. You're just joking with us. That solidified my position that I shouldn't have said the story. That same night, when I went to sleep, I had a dream. And to this day, I still remember all the details of that dream, but especially the end of the dream, where there was a woman, a beautiful woman with long black hair, fair skin. She wasn't white, she was with fairer skin. And she had a cat with her. But there was something strange about her. She had blue eyes. And it wasn't just any blue, it was the same blue that I saw in the star. And the cat had also the same color of blue in her eyes, in its eyes. And she said to me one thing, Samir, you will experience many things in your life. You will experience joys and pains, heartache and hardships and accomplishments. But just remember one thing, never share this story about the star or this dream with anyone ever again. Until a few years from now, when you compete in the Tall Tales competition in Toastmasters, and that's when you're allowed to tell your story. The moral of the story is, when in a situation when you have to decide with your head or your heart, and there is a dilemma, go with your gut. Thank you. Back to you.
Let us welcome the third contestant, Toastmaster Anas Mukhtar. His speech title, Time Machine. Time Machine, Anas Mukhtar. Stage is yours.
Where am I? I'm thinner. What is this? What year is this? Is this the year 2022 or 2021? Hold on. Before we continue with this, let me tell you when I traveled down the history lane and went back way in time, 20 years ago. 20 years ago from now. And suddenly, during that trip, I saw a very familiar face. There you go, Toastmaster Said Al Ghamdi. How you doing, man? It's been a long time, man. You good? Toastmaster Said Al Ghamdi looks at me in a very weird look. Who are you? Do I know you? Come on, man. I know you from the year 2021. You won the contest of Toastmaster. Can you imagine? First of all, what is Toastmasters? And did I have hair at 2021? You won the contest in Toastmasters in 2021. Come on, man. That's not big news. I don't know what Toastmaster is, and please tell me that I have hair at 2021. I'm sorry to tell you, Toastmaster say, but you just won the contest. And then Toastmaster say started crying. I don't know why. And I was confused. What am I doing here? How did I get into this place? And just when I was confused and wondering, I asked Toastmaster Said, can you please get me out of here and let me go back to the time where I belong? He said, listen, Toastmaster Anas, just listen. I will help you go back with my awesome wisdom. But before we go back, let us take a ride. I want you to see a couple of things. Maybe you will learn something and take it to the future. I said, all right, let's go on a walk. Who cares? We're walking, right? And then while we're walking down the road, I've seen a couple of people, they're like 3 or 4 friends, and they were beating each other. Yes, they were beating each other. That was hard beating. I was scared. I was like, man, can't you see they're beating each other? Let's go and help. Let's go call the police and stuff. Come on, what's going on here? And Toastmaster Said, he simply said, shh, shh, that's not your business. They're friends and nothing will happen. And right after that scene, those 3 guys, they just started laughing. They went back somewhere and like nothing happened. They were just having the best time of their lives and they just came back to being normal friends. I was confused. I said, how? If that happened in the year 2021, that could have been a very completely different story, but they just laughing. I said, come on, man, just forget about it. I went back with him again. We took another turn. And then we saw a couple of people, they are mocking each other and they were laughing at each other. And I wanted to help them. I was like, come on, man, this is bullying. He stopped me and then asked, what is bullying? I said, this is bullying. I said, man, leave them alone. Leave them to their business. That's not your business. Move on. And then he stopped me. He said, man, are all the people from 2021 interfering in other people's businesses? I don't like it. And I said, come on, man, this is wrong. He said, man, this is not your time. When you live your time, you will have other people come into your time and telling you exactly what you need to do, what you need not to do. So don't judge people. Don't make assumptions from your time, from your perspective, from your experience. Let them live their lives. Soon enough, they'll be having kids, and you're from another time, and they're from a completely different time. So you need to make really the right judgment here. I was like, man, halas, thank you so much. I really appreciate your help. And although it is the year 2000, still the one thing that hasn't changed in Toastmaster Said is his awesome wisdom and his voice, still the same. And before I just went back, he asked me one question. Are they going to have a bake in 2021? I said, yes, they will have a bake. Only they will add falafel. Make sure don't eat that falafel because they suck. And back to you.
And let us welcome the fourth contestant, Toastmaster Khawaja Yaminuddin. His speech title, Do It Yourself, Get It Endorsed by Others. Do it yourself, get it endorsed by others. Toastmaster Khawaja Yaminuddin. Stage is yours.
I'm going to tell you something right now, and that is I'm coming directly from the hospital. Oh, the belt, it's supposed to be on my waist. See, this is what happens. 36 hours of shift, and you really don't know what's happening with you. But by the way, how many among you in this virtual gathering actually do visit a doctor, but with your own self-diagnosis, your own self-prescription, and you say it's stamped and signed by yourself? And then you say, doctor, did I do the right thing? And finally, you ask for doctor's endorsement. I know, you all are shy. You're not going to admit that. But that's a fact, I understand. Contest chair, fellow Toastmasters, ladies and gentlemen in this virtual gathering. Life is interesting, especially when I'm at the clinic. I get to hear so many stories and problems, and at the same time, solutions by the patients themselves. So why am I a doctor? Exactly the same way men do when they hear their wives nagging. But still, shh, we have to be patient, smile, and say, yes, you're right. How can I help you? Yes. Then, one fine day, I was getting late to the clinic, thanks to the falafel guy who was late. Why? Because his wife was nagging. Why? Because he forgot to get the falafel for her. My computer skills stopped at Microsoft, but the brain is a computer. Then I thought, if I'm late at the clinic, what is the best thing I can say? Nothing. The patient will get angry. By the time I reach the clinic, my patient was already sitting, calm and quiet. For a moment, I thought, let me just say that, oh, yes, I'm late, so what? I was just enjoying my last few minutes of not being there. Finally, I entered the room and said, how can I help you? She reached for her bag and then again started showing her self-diagnosis. I was looking as if, what's happening? And then her self-prescription and her own endorsement. And then I asked her, why did you come? She said, for your endorsement. As I was about to say something, the nurse called me from the third floor and said, doctor, you're wanted at 3304. The patient is critical. I thought every other patient who's admitted at the hospital is critical always. Anyways, I immediately rushed, ran across all, smiled at everyone, my colleagues, and the administration, who's always stingy and difficult. Finally, I reached after jumping like a leopard on the stairs. You must be thinking, why did fellow not take the stair or elevators?
How can I, one elevator, 15 people, everybody wants to get in, and then they want to stop at every other floor. And you did not hear? The patient is critical. I have to run like a leopard. I jumped on the floors, finally reached the third floor, and asked the sister, what happened? The patient is nicely sitting on the chair and chatting over the phone. I asked her what happened. She again showed me all those papers. Then I asked her, why did you come? She said, I wanted to see who's my smart doctor. For a moment, I just walked out, straightened my back, put some perfume, and then came back and said, I am your smart doctor. She said, I want discharge. Now don't think otherwise. I mean, I felt bad too, as if some arrow hit my heart. But again, I said, I even did not investigate you. She said, I just came for your endorsement. Oh my God, I guess this is the norm these days. I think we formulate questions based on the answers we already have in our mind. Is it the norm? Is it the reality? Endorsement by others, everything by us? Think about it. Back to you, contest chair.
Thank you so much, contestant number 4. Ladies and gentlemen, with that, we have concluded the last speaker's speech. We shall So I'll be calling on the speakers in the order of their participation. Please, and I'll request the speaker once called to kindly switch on their video, and so a photograph of the same can be taken as well. So let's start with appreciating our first contestant, Toastmaster Muhammad Damari, for his participation as a contestant in the 1000 Nights and One Night Tall Tale contest, which was organized by Division C in October-November of 2021. It is signed by respected Division C Director Toastmaster Abdul Hadi Hausavi and English Contest Chairman, Distinguished Toastmaster Samia Baklav. So a huge round of applause. Thank you for participating. And I can't see Toastmaster Damari anymore. You can. You're here with us? Yes, Toastmaster Damari, can you switch on your video so we can take a screenshot of that? Great, amazing. I love your cap, by the way. So, so many congratulations. Thanks so much. Can we move to the next speaker, please? Division C, District 104 appreciates Toastmaster Samin Murshid for your participation at the contest in the 1000 Nights and One Night Tall Tale contest, which was organized by Division C in October-November 2021, signed by our Division C Director Toastmaster Abdul Hadi Hausavi and English Contest Chairman Distinguished Toastmaster Samir Baghlaf. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Samir. And just a comment, many months and years from now, when you see this certificate, I think people wonder what was the 1001 Nights and One meant on the certificate. So great. Thank you so much for participating. It's an honor to have you. And let us welcome our third speaker, Toastmaster Anas Mukhtar. Division C appreciates your participation in today's Tall Tale contest. The theme 1000 Nights and One, and organized by Division C in October-November, signed by Division C Director and the English Contest Chairman. Thank you so much for participating, Toastmaster Anas, and we had a great time listening to you. Thank you. Last but not the least, Toastmaster Khwaja Yaminuddin. Division C is proud to have you as a participant, and we thank and applaud you. Thank you so much for being a contestant in today's contest, 1000 Nights and One. The Tall Tale, one of the unique contests we have in Toastmasters. And I like to thank you on behalf of Division C Director Toastmaster Abdul Hadi Hausavi and the English Contest Chairman, Distinguished Toastmaster Samia Bagla. Thank you so much. And all of you were wonderful. My popcorn is completely empty. I loved witnessing all of your amazing Tall Tales. And I'm sure the audience had a great time as well. So we have come to the end of the first part of the Group 1 of Tall Tales contest. I truly enjoyed being a contest master, and I hope all of you had the same. I shall now hand over the stage to our contest chairman, Distinguished Toastmaster Samia. But before I do that, stay tuned, because I'm sure the second contest will keep us on our seats as well. So thank you so much, and back to you, contest chairman, distinguished Toastmaster Samia Baglav.
Thank you, Master of the Ceremony. Fellow Toastmasters, district leaders, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. It is my pleasure to welcome you all to Division C, District 104 Telltale Speech Contest for the year 21-22. Our imagination takes us from the darkness of our minds to the light on the other side, where we can be whomever we want to be and live any age and life that we wished for. Today, our dear contestants will take us to the light on the other side. We all look forward to hearing their great stories. The purpose of the Telltale Speech contests are to provide an opportunity for speakers to improve their speaking abilities, to provide an opportunity to learn by observing the more proficient speakers who have benefited from their Toastmasters training, to provide participants with the opportunity to create an original, highly improbable, humorous tale. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what Telltale Speech Contest is all about, and I hope you are excited to hear what our contestants have in store for us. Let us welcome the first contestant, Toastmaster Shaheen Alam. Her speech title, Coyote Pays a Mona Lisa and Ferrari to enter. Coyote pays a Mona Lisa and Ferrari to enter, Toastmaster Shaheen Alam.
Myself, Coyote, and a very good evening to all of you. And all the gorgeous ladies out there, I'm sure you're mesmerized by my youthful and charming looks. But don't be surprised if I tell you I just celebrated my bicentenary on cloud 9 with my lovely friend Zumba the cat, and I'm back. A bit tired though, but it's okay. And I have been getting live extensions. Why? Just to spread, because I'm the wisest man alive on this earth. And the angels of, they want me to spread happiness and wisdom, because I stay in a fool's paradise. And a while back, Kim Tae-yong, the world's most handsome man, tweeted that he's jealous of my paparazzi, the female fan followers. So be it, I don't care. And right now I have a session in Abdul Rahman Street, that is the fool's paradise, and that is just 100 nautical miles away from heaven. Before that, I want to show you one thing. This is my Hall of Fame. All my students pay me in kind. It could be pearl, jade, ruby, sapphire. For 1 minute, they pay me this much. I enter the class and they pay me this much. They just go on tucking all these on the wall. So this is my charm amongst them. Today is the last day of my life. I don't want any more extensions. And before that, I have a class now, I'll get going. But before that, my friend Zumba the cat will give you a brief synopsis about my lifestyle. Okay, I hand over to Zumba. Meow. Okay, I'll tell you something. I have got a good chance to bitch about my friend. Coyote was born to Sarah and Cassim 200 years ago. When he was born, exactly at the same time, some 10,000 sages across the world died. So Cassim and Sarah had this belief that all the wisdom is passed on to Coyote. But that wasn't the case. Even his father used to work in, the king's buttery. He stole all the gold plates from there so that Coyote could have wheels in them. He was brought up like a prince. And in his growing up years, you know what? He was always in that quest to build a visionary world, a fence he has built around himself, which is illusionary because he feels he's the wisest of them all in the fool's paradise. And you know what? Even if he donates a morsel of bread, it becomes a charity of the decade. His stinky clothes, if he donates, is like, charity of the millennium. And day before yesterday, he donated his dentures. Even that was like the most coveted charity he ever did. Oh, he's here. I'll get going. Okay, bye-bye. See you. I'm back with my class a bit tired, and today is the last day of my extension. I have no qualms whatsoever. I have always lived a nice life, was very wise, never cheated, never did anything wrong. My place is secured in heaven. The fog is rising. I can see therein the angel of death descending from the heavens to take my soul. So be it. Here he is. Okay, Darren, you can't see him because, I mean, I'm supposed to die, no? So I can see him. Okay. What? One more exception? Only for a day? Okay. Darren wants me to just stay, just have fun in my life for a day. He will make me invisible for a day, and he wants me to go to the Louvre Museum, steal the Mona Lisa, and next to it is the Ferrari showroom. So he has told me to go there and get the keys of the flying car and come up to gate number 12. That is shortcut to heaven. Should I go ahead? Let me try. Okay. Okay, one day is okay, but I'm sure, I mean, I want to go to heaven, so I'm really bored over here in this fool's paradise, you know? Okay. The plane has landed. Let me go to the Louvre quickly. I just have a day in hand. It's a heavy painting. Let me keep it there. Let me go to the Ferrari G20 showroom. It's a flying car they have launched. Oh God, the security system is tough. Okay, I take the keys. The frame is in the car, and I start ascending toward the heavens. What do I see? Superman, Spider-Man, and Batman. Oh my God, they're gazing at me. Obviously, they're fuming because I supersede them in parts. Okay, Darren, here I am. Take the keys and this. Where's my way to heaven? Hey man, you have committed the highest sin of the era. It's shortcut to hell. I cheated you. Welcome to hell. Bye-bye. Thank you, all of you. I'm done.
Let us welcome the second contestant, Toastmaster Saeed Al-Ghamdi, with his speech titled Lamb with a P. Lamb with a P, Toastmaster Saeed Al-Ghamdi.
Everyone here loves picnics, except my friend Mizhir. He doesn't like picnics. He adores picnics. He's kind of person that when picnic comes, he cannot sleep at all. That day was one memorable day, fellow Toastmasters and most welcome guests. I was sleeping, dreaming that I'm eating everything, yet I'm keeping my abs in check. All of a sudden, my phone is ringing. I open my eyes, I look at my watch, it's 3 a.m. in the morning. I look at my phone, and it's Mizhir. I answer Mizhir, hello? Do you know what time it is? It's Judgment Day? No, you're silly. It's the picnic day. Mizhir, we agreed just to meet at 7 a.m. It's 3 a.m. in the morning. I know, but I got overexcited. I can't sleep, so please, let's come down. Just come down. Where shall I come down? Where are you? I'm under your house. What do you do under my house? Just come down and I'm telling you. I woke up very drowsy and really hating that he woke me up from that dream. I get myself ready and I went down and I found him downstairs. Now, my friend Mizhir, he's like Humpty Dumpty in the shape, but more round. And he was laughing and giggling at the same time. I looked at him and said, Mizhir, it's way too early, man. What are you doing here? He said, come, ride with me. We need to go to the to the sheep markets, so we can pick that beautiful young lamb for our dinner for today's picnic. And then we will go to the rendezvous where we're going to meet the rest of the guys. I rode with him. I got in the car. We drove to the sheep market. We got the sheep and we got few things. And he started calling everyone. Where are you? We are late. We are so late. And still 5 a.m. in the morning. And he kept bringing everyone to the rendezvous. We drove down. We met. We were 4 cars. Me and the rest of the people. And Mizhir went in the middle and he started bossing everyone around. You, go to the market and bring the goods. You will take the sheep, you will fill the gases and you do so and so and you will build the tent. And where is Nasser? Nasser, he's late. Now, let me tell you about Nasser. Nasser has this old 1987 blue GMC Suburban. And he was coming all the way from the corner. When you look at Nasser, he have red eyes and his hair was standing all the way up. He looks like Maleficent when she was running after the dotted dots. Nasser was laughing. He came all the way and he reached. And Mizhard looked at him and he said, Nasser, you pick the lamb and you go to the slaughterhouse. You finish with it and you take it to one of the restaurants to prepare our lunch. Said, okay. He took the lamb and he went. Now we scattered in few cars and we start driving down a new road that will take us to the location that we want to stay at, which is the seafront. While we were going through that newly open road, there were no sahir, no one was watching, and we decided to have a little fun, me and one of our people, and we start racing with our cars. All of a sudden, we see a huge car joining the race, and it was the GMC. He forgot about going to the slaughterhouse and prepare the lunch, and he decided to share or to join the race. We looked at him and he started going through and he beat us. Now, when he was going, we looked at the back and the sheep was alive. I looked at my friend, I said, go after him. We need to tell him that the sheep is still alive. We reached to him and we looked at him and I told him, look behind. He said, I have my eyes on you. And he drove. The sheep was looking at me and it was doing with his hoovers. It's crazy. And he went all the way down. He beat us to the location with the sheep alive. We reached to him and we told him, Nasser, what is this? Why didn't you take the lamb to the slaughterhouse? He said, oh, my bad. But let's look to the bright side. The lamb is teaching our guys how to swim. I looked at the sea and I found the lamb teaching our guys all sorts of strokes and swims. I went to the lamb and I said, how do you know that? The lamb said, human, back in the days when we were participating in Olympics, we were winning over humans everywhere. Matter of fact, our name was lamb with a P, and that means that short form for Olympic medalist. But human grew jealous of us and they decided to slaughter us and kill us. The moral of this story is, don't give your lunch to someone who doesn't listen to you, because you might end up playing with your lunch instead of eating it. Thank you, and I'll give the stage back to the contest master.
Let us welcome the third contestant, Toastmaster Ali Bani'ma. His speech titled, Dali. Dali, Toastmaster Ali Bani'ma.
Dali, a poor lady. She lives in a small village near to the beach. She worked as a homekeeper, sweeping the floor, cooking extra. Every day before work, she used to feed a cat that sit at her house door. Always she heard however, she opened the door, children shouting, Daddy, 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 Daddy. Same sense. It's repeated over and over again. One time, naughty children. But Dali found the cat that she feeds every day. Oh, Jolly, it's you, my dear. You are pregnant. I wish I could be with you. I wish I could be with you. However, you get a bird. After a long time, 1 wintry night, while she in a deep sleep, she heard. She ignored at first, But she felt Fred. Everything else was scary and quiet. While she opened the door, shocked, Bismillah, to see a maggot standing at the door. Don't worry, my dear. Jolly cats wanted you. She giving birth and wanted you to be here now. Cats? Jolly? Oh, from a different world. My God. Minute, I book it up. I bucket my stuff up. Jenny, took me to the beach. Second, we are in a Jolly house. She was struggling in agony to give a birth. Daddy, hold hand to calm her down. Don't worry, baby, come, baby, come. Oh, 2, oh my Lord, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11. MashaAllah, tabarakallah. Football team. She lived with them several days, exactly in a real human world. Houses, bars, people, up on 10 days with them. She asked him to leave back home. Dolly, give Dali this full of ditch. Daddy, bye. Daddy started to eat ditch. And this all stones. When she woke up, next day, they weren't ditch. They were pieces of tools. Oh my God. Daddy, that's whatever left of hair life in the light green. Daddy was real human. Everyone, keep your humanity. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Back to you.
Let us welcome the fourth contestant, Toastmaster Abdullah Musa. His speech titled The Right Path, Toastmaster Abdullah Musa.
The right path always leads to beautiful destination. Madam Contest Chair, Chief Judges, fellow Toastmaster and distinguished guests. There is a tribe was in a barren land, there is no water, and they are no living. So they send their warriors to explore another land, and they decided next week to remove or to get that land. So among of them was a woman with her son, and that son was tough with her mom. So he said to her mom, so we have to sleep of 2 hours, then we will move on with our tribe. So he didn't hear his mom. So the tribe, they went to a new place. Unfortunately, the mom was shocked because while she go back and she didn't find anything. So they follow and gathering their luggage and following the footprints. On his way, she looked like, or she find a house, a small house in the desert. So she think that is their tribe, and the child was very interesting and very happy. But unfortunately, they find a woman. She was sitting alone. She received them and she gave them a milk and food, something like that. On the way, they saw a man and with the two warriors. They were beating that man, and that woman says, in the woman that she living in the desert, she says, let him, cause I forgave him. The two means they said, no, we didn't. So they were beating them. So the woman with her son that they were following the footprint, she was asking, what's the problem with that guy? The woman said that guy was an opinion and he was tough with her mom. So the point is when the woman she said with her son, man or my son, follow the right path. Because did you see that woman? Her son was tough with her mom. So while they reached to their tribe, they delivered their stories to their tribe, and they say, wow, that was a story we have learned from it. So the point of this story between the mother and her son and the woman in desert, we have to obey our parents. We have to follow the right path. So don't overthink too much when you're starting making a plan. Always the right path leads to the right way. Don't delay your dreams because the right path is always leads to the destination. So in the end of the day, you will get the BTE, which is breakthrough towards excellence. This is our theme of this year. Back to your Madame Toastmaster.
Congratulations to Toastmaster Shaheen Adam. Congratulations to Toastmaster Saeed Al-Ghamdi. Congratulations to Toastmaster Ali Vanama. Congratulations to Toastmaster Abdullah Musa. All right. My dear Toastmasters, I have truly enjoyed being your contest master for the Telltale Speech Contest. I hope each one of you enjoyed the proceedings too. I shall now hand over the stage to the Master of Ceremony.
Thank you, Toastmaster Nihal, for this amazing contest. Mashallah, we had an amazing good time with all of them and all of their speeches. Now, just before awarding the people who deliver their speeches, and now we need to know who is the winners for the first, second, and third place. Let us, before that, we can ask our dear participants, dear members here in Toastmasters about their feedback, about their what did they can say for this amazing contest. Distinguished Toastmaster Marwan, can we have few words from you?
Yes, hello.
Hello, hi. Hello, Ditin Marwan.
Yes, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. I'll just open this out so I can hear. Okay. So good evening, everyone. How are you? Our district director, Distinguished Toastmaster Muhammad Nasruddin, our chairman, Distinguished Toastmaster Sami Baghalab, and our PQD past district directors. A very warm good evening to every one of you.
Good evening.
Indeed, the tall tale contest is something that we had long time ago, and even we have one champion from Saudi Arabia. If I remember right, I think he was Distinguished Toastmaster Ben Guerra. So, to come back to have the tall tale contest, I think that is one amazing thing. I would like to thank Toastmaster Abdelhadi, our Division C director, for bringing it back. And definitely, I would like to thank all the contestants who accepted to compete on this amazing contest. The way that it was handled, the way that it was displayed was really fantastic. I loved it so much. And it's only the beginning. We need to continue having this tall tale, and even if we can have it later on, to be even at district level if we can. I think it will be a very good opportunity to all of us. So thank you again. Thank you, dear contestants. Thank you, Distinguished Toastmaster Abdullah Filimban. You did a great job as well. Every one of you, all the contest masters and all the role players, you all did a wonderful job. Thank you. Back to you, Distinguished Toastmaster Samia Baghalab.
Thank you, Distinguished Toastmaster Marwan Dashash, our past district director. Can we hear a few words from Toastmaster Ayman Al Harbi, who conduct the workshop for Tall Tales speech contest? Distinguished Toastmaster Ayman.
Hello, good evening to everybody. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, I would like to thank everybody who worked on this contest. I love it. I love that the participants are all winners to me because they had the courage to participate. And that's why I really want to congratulate them, first of all. And then I want to congratulate everybody who works for the administration of this contest. And I want to see it official and on district level. Thank you all, and back to you, Toastmaster Sami.
Thank you, Distinguished Toastmaster Ayman. Can we hear from who is here also, so we can hear from them? Distinguished Toastmaster Farhan, can we hear some words from you? Division H Director. Okay, maybe he is not here. Okay, so let us hear from Ditem Bashir and Belivan.
Thank you, DTM Samia. District Director, Distinguished Toastmaster Muhammad Nasruddin Hausawi, our district officers, our past district officers, and our contestants. Good evening to all. This is an opportunity for our members to showcase their talent in showing off the fantasy, the myth, the exaggeration, and sudden twist. All this kind of act in our speech contest. And of course, the tall tale contest was not a part of our district contest so far, but it is giving an opportunity for our members to showcase all this in front of us. So congratulations to our Division C Director, Distinguished Toastmaster Savi, and the contest chair, Distinguished Toastmaster Samia, and all other members and part of this contest. I appreciate their effort to bring such a tall tale contest, reintroducing to our district. Inshallah, we can take up this to further level. And the contestants, those who participate, congratulations to them. And it is not a matter of who is the winner and who is the loser, but those who participate, they are still a winner. Congratulations. Thank you very much. Back to our contest chair, PTM Sami.
Thank you, our program quality director, distinguished Toastmaster Bashir Ambalavan, for this amazing goals. Can we hear from distinguished Toastmaster Sarah Ansari, our CGD? Distinguished Toastmaster Sarah.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. First of all, lots of congratulations to everybody involved in the Tall Tales contest, to our chairman, Distinguished Toastmaster Samia Bakhala, and to the Division C Director, Distinguished Toastmaster Abdul Hadi Al-Hawsavi. Remarkable job, mashallah, tabarakallah. It's always amazing, I believe, when we do something that is fantastically different. It also takes a lot of courage when we have to do something we haven't done in years. So I believe this was an amazing start, and I would like to encourage other division directors to do something that is very different and very fabulous. Guys, we're in the midst of something that is becoming monotonous. We've spent a lot of time doing online meetings, and we haven't really reinvented ourselves. So I think this is an amazing start, and I would like each of you to ask yourselves, what can we do to make our Toastmasters journey more fabulous and more rewarding? And I think the key to membership growth is in this. If we find that we're able to deliver things that others are not delivering, I think it will be fabulous growth. Members and members to be will see that very different things are happening in a certain division or in a certain area or in a certain club. And I think this is going to be very rewarding for them, because everybody needs change, and everybody needs change to be able to grow. So very inspirational, Distinguished Toastmaster Samia and Distinguished Toastmaster Abdul Hadi. Absolutely fantastic. If also given people a head start by doing something more contest-like, so that everybody is recharged and everybody is able to already start pushing new buttons. To all the role players, amazing job. To everyone who's offered to participate in this contest as a contestant, again, amazing. Thank you very much for your extraordinary contribution, guys. I'm so proud of each and every one of you. Thank you again. Back to you, Distinguished Toastmaster Samia.
Thank you, distinguished Toastmaster Ansari, our CGD. Salamat. I hope that you recover soon, inshallah. Now we are going to go to the awarding, and here we will have our first contest master, Toastmaster Omar Khan, also Toastmaster Nihad Sarhan, Toastmaster Distinguished Toastmaster Sayyida Ansari as our chief judges, and Distinguished Toastmaster Abdullah Filimban. They will take the lead and they will announce the winners for the first contest and the second contest. Toastmaster Omar, the stage is yours.
Thank you, distinguished Toastmaster Samia, for our beloved contest chairman, leaders and contestants. Good evening once again. What a wonderful contest. They took us beyond imagination to all the places. And I think it's very close to what Venice story is, very close to the 1001 Nights, mashallah. The third place winner for today's contest is, and just pausing here. All right, fine. It's Toastmaster Muhammad Damari. Thank you, Sergeant, for pushing me to announce. We congratulate Toastmaster Muhammad Damari for winning the third place of today's 1000 Nights and One Night Tall Tales contest held by Division C on October 2021, Phase 1, Group 1. Thank you so much, and a huge round of applause, virtual, for amazing Toastmaster Muhammad. Now the second place winner for Tall Tales contest, Group 1, is Toastmaster Samir Murshid. A huge round of applause for him, and a virtual knock or a clap for our amazing Toastmaster Samir. Toastmaster Samir, congratulations for winning the second place in Phase 1, Group 1 of Tall Tales contest today. And last but not least, the first place winner for today's contest is Toastmaster Anas Mukhtar. Toastmaster Anas, huge round of applause, many congratulations, and thanks for winning today's 1000 Nights and One Night Tall Tales contest held by Division C, Phase 1, Group 1.
Drum rolls. Third place, congratulations, Toastmaster Abdullah Musa. All right, moving on to our second place winner. Drum rolls. Congratulations for the second place winner, Toastmaster Ali Banama. All right, and for the moment of truth, our first place winner is going to be, congratulations to Toastmaster Saeed Al-Ghamdi, and congratulations to all of our winners. And back to you, dear DTM Samia.
Before we continue, Toastmaster Abdul Hadi Hausawi, our Division C Director, has an announcement to say. Toastmaster Abdul Hadi, do you want to say something?
Thank you, DTM Samia Baghalab, our contest chair. I would like just to announce one thing here. As you know, this is a refresh contest, and it will be ended by the level of the division. And due to disagreement with the judges, I'm considering Toastmaster Khaja Aminuddin as a winner, and he qualified to be in the semi-final. Thank you all to our all contests and the judges and the staff who help us to have this wonderful contest. And we'll see you, inshallah, in the next level, in the semi-final, and we'll see you in the next week of the contestants. Back to you, DTM Samia Baghalab, chairman of the contest.